Hello there and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode what we did was we finished every mission we have, up to 62. Now we're going to go do missions 63 and 64. I found out there are only 64 missions. Mission 63 is a doozy. But first we need to warp. Solia Springs. I never did get all the missions there, because it was always unavailable to me. Till now. I don't know what prerequisite mission you have to complete to unlock this one, but possibly all 62. Gonna be a fun one. It hopefully won't take like 2 hours, but there's no guarantees in this game. Could be an hour, could be 5 hours, could be 2 minutes. Right, there it is. I'm glad that, although this game, you know, it is a PS3 game and so looks like a PS3 game, the shadows at 8,900 or 8,096 by 8,096 look really good in terms of like no jaggies and stuff. If there's one thing Square has always been good at, it's making their games look good for the system in which they're on. That's not always true, but most of the time it is. Like, this is the best looking PS3 game I'd ever seen for its point in the life cycle. And FF12 was one of the best PS2 games. Like, not in terms of gameplay, I didn't like the game, but I liked the way it looked. Wait, did I just... Oh, I skipped it, so I'll read it now. Hang on. No worries. Crushed by doubt. I've been given the focus of eliminating a stampeding adamant tortoise in the eastern tors of the Archlight Steppe. It seems someone enraged the beast by attacking its young, and the Fal'Cie wish it dead. I understand the danger it poses, but is violence the only solution? I would be enraged if someone attacked my child. It just seems so wrong. Here we got to fight an adamant tortoise. There are 4 layers of these guys. There's Adamantilid, which are the easy ones I've already killed. Then you got adamant tortoise, which is this one. Then we got adamantoise, which is harder, and then you got the Longui, which is like the super boss, 15 million health job. The adamant tortoise has like 4 or 5 million health. Which is still a lot, but it's less annoying. Well, the Eastern Tors, the fastest way to get there is from the Northern High Plain. It'll be where the giant cactuar was. Gargantua. Yeah, and if you couldn't tell, I've just woken up, but I'm okay. I'll power through. You know how it is. You might as well fight these guys while you're here, because it's so easy. Do I need all of the same stuff on? Or am I okay with just this? We should be winning in about 11 seconds, so...
How about some of this?
There you go, he's stacking now. Now Snow just have to punch him a few times. Bye. That's 16 seconds and 32,000 or 13,000 experience. That's good. Take it. Let's level up a bit. We still need to. Strange as it may seem. But wait, aren't you like almost full level? Nearly, but it's a long way to go. Okay. Sentinels coming along nicely. Almost at level 4 for a few people. So we're making fairly decent progress. Hope's going to be a bit hard to get over that 20,000 threshold. Level 3 Avatar, good job, Fang. Welcome to the major leagues. Baby! Okay. So where's the nearest save point? The one over there. So I'll get a Chocobo, we'll go save over there. And then we're going to go get our shit pushed in. It's going to be great. The Adamant Tortoise shouldn't be too difficult. I enjoy his small horns. Just not directly into my sphincter, please. Not anymore anyway, that was a weekend thing. That's an Adamantulid, no horns. That might be an Adamant Tortoise there, but not the one we want. Is the big guy out of the way? No, he's not. We just have to go past him. Okay. Let's do it. I want to 5-star it too. This might be a long GUI. Or an Adamantoise. This is the boy we have to kill. Can't preempt them. So don't even try. They can be staggered and they can be beaten, but it's not easy. Here we go. What we want to do is get our gauge up as high as possible. We want to try and debuff him and get the gauge up high before we even start. I don't think even in this state he's immune, so... Oh no, it looks like he is. Okay, so when he's in this form, he is completely immune to all things. Okay. So I might as well just get some buffs up then. Buff me up. Everyone gets some buffs.
You've done it now.
Okay. Then summon. I think I can skip this at some point. There we go. You do that. Debuff the shit out of him. We really want all the debuffs to stick, including Impel. Okay. Pebble's going to be a bit harder to hit, but it will work. There we go. Right, then we switch to this, just so we do lots more damage. As close to 0 as possible without actually hitting 0, because if you hit 0, it goes away and that doesn't work for me. 2 more. There we go, he's staggered already. Now we do this. Get the gauge up a bit higher. I mean, it's doing like a few 100,000 damage here. See you later. That brings him down to like that much. Okay. The gauge up a little bit. I'll go again. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I kill him while he's staggered or not. He has to die this time, so we're all hasted, so that's good. Get the gauge up for 600%. Actually, closer to 700, but we'll go again. Now Cerberus the shit out of him. He needs to die. No excuses. I mean, it's working, so it can help. Okay, well, I didn't have to spam death, and I actually beat him somewhat legitimately. Genji Glove. The party is on the rank of Adamantine Crusader. I know it's technically Adamantine, but I've always had Adamantine, so. Okay. Which one was I doing? Oh, Saboteur. Oi. Okay. Sentinel. Magic. Key. Bowl. And Ravager. Okay. How's our HP situation looking? It's looking alright. It only took like half an hour. That wasn't that bad. Need to get some TP up, but I actually don't need to summon again for the next part. What I do need to do is figure out where I need to go for the mission I want to get. So, give me a second while I look it up. Classic. Classic martial maneuver. Find it. Okay. Mission 64. Okay. Apparently, according to Das Video Game, I need to go to wherever. So let's go. Fastest way back there, probably just to walk. These boys seem friendly, don't they? I mean, I like Cerberus rather than aggression. I can just go mental on people. Consolidation works for me because it's 2 Sentinels and we take less damage. Gorilla's fine, although a better Saboteur would be good. We could have 2 Saboteurs. Recuperation's fine. I don't know if this is going to work for what I'm trying to do, but it's worth a go. There's one very specific strategy I need to employ for this boss, because this is one of the 3 super boys, and this is the second one, or the hardest one, depending on your perspective. This is the only one that's in a mission. The Longui is the 3rd Superboy, and he isn't in missions, but he is very difficult. Just because he has more HP than sense. Bajillions of it. We're walking back to Erba. We're going to the Rusty Bridge. We're going to find ourselves a mission to do. Let's do it. Is that a cactuar I see? Come here, you. Come through with you. Got another thing coming, son. Wait. Just trying to murder you a bit. You know how it is. bit more. Get his gauge up a little bit higher, and then we'll be good to go. At the lower damage levels, no one can compete with snow. Not really. People have tried. Vanille's a distant second. And Saz might as well not turned up. Right, Emma, let's go. Whee! It's all come down to this. 98%. Mission 64 out of 64. And I have 5-starred this mission before, so if I 5-star it again, we win. In terms of, like, the missions. Which is pretty much all the post-game and side-game content done. The only thing left for me to do would be to get all of the items in the game max level. And all of the characters maxed out, which I will do, but that's not something I'm going to be recording. That's something I'll do on my own, and then show a video proving that I did it. This could be the final FF13 video, which is a little bit sad because this game has been going on for like 40 episodes now. RPGs always hold special places in my heart. This one, even if it's not the best RPG of all time, I'm not going to pretend it is, but there it is. It's just so nice, just good. Feels good for me to play. I like the soundtrack, I like the characters, although I don't like how they're designed in some ways, and I don't like how they progress in others. I do like them. They're interesting enough that even though they have their contrivances and cliche, it doesn't really matter. Not to me. After this, I'm going to play Rayman Legends and finish that finally, and Vagrant Story and finish that finally. 2 playthroughs that deserve to be finished, that I, for whatever reason, put to the back burner. Rayman Legends because it annoyed me. Unfairly. The game's not bad or annoying, I just got annoyed. And Vagrant Story because I was having the carpet done and I couldn't go on my computer for 5 weeks. And once I'd got off of it for 5 weeks, I was like, I don't really know if I want to play anymore. Like, taking time off, I really don't like it. It's a weird mental condition where if I take times off from things, I very, very rarely want to go back to them at all. Like streaming, for example, I took like a day off, and I haven't streamed now for like 2 months or 3 months because I just get it into my head that I can't go back. It'd be too embarrassing to go back. I guess maybe it's because someone will ask like, where have you been? And I'll be like, well, I haven't actually been anywhere. I've been here the whole time, I just haven't been on the computer or haven't been streaming. And that might sound like a fair argument, and it probably is. But to me, I'm just like, it's a bit of guilt there. That's why I commit myself to making a YouTube video every day, or trying to get one uploaded every day, because if I didn't, I think I'd stop doing it. My brain doesn't work on enjoyment or like anything like that, or sense of achievement. It works on routine and habit. And if I break habits and break routines, it's kind of like cutting the cord, severing the central nerve, you know, that sort of thing. Hello, Taxims. You alright, buddies? I could be a little shit and cut this episode up into 2 bits and have one episode purely for the final boss, but I don't need to. We gotta win this. My definition of 100%, by the way, is having every mission completed and beating the game. It might not be everyone else's definition, and there is an achievement of having one of every item in the game, but that costs a lot of money. Not as in real world money, but gil. Costs a lot of gil to get. And I ain't about that life. taking a little punishment here and there. I do like that, slowing down the gauge a little bit just before they stagger. It's the way you get the longest stagger possible, is like hitting them with a very slow, unpowerful stagger slowing move right before they stagger. You get like a huge amount of time to stagger them with, or kill them with. At least I have a strategy for adamant tortoises that works now, because you want to farm them to get trapezohedrons and platinum ingots. 1% chance for a trapezohedron, which upgrades any weapon to max, or at least most of them. Some need dark matter. And platinum ingots are worth a lot of money at 5%, with a collector's catalogue, which is what I've got. No. There. So that's interesting, at least. But I am looking forward to playing FF15 eventually. As soon as Rayman Legends and Vagrant Story is done, I will be playing FF15. I've had it sat on my computer for about a week and a half now. Yeah, since my birthday. It's nearly, actually closer to 2 weeks. Tomorrow it's 2 weeks. And I haven't been able to play it because I wanted to record it. And I also only do one series at a time, mainly. Unless I have one on upstairs computer, one on downstairs computer. Like the Dark Souls 3 long play where I didn't need to talk. So I just recorded it. I like to keep myself busy, or try. As busy as someone who doesn't work can be. That'll probably be an area of... if Sayo ever got popular in this, it'd be an area of contention for a lot of people. Like, oh god, why don't you work? The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Contrary to some people's belief, it isn't just because I'm lazy. It's a huge brain thing. Everything in life is generally a huge brain thing, but this especially is a large brain thing. Hello, you. I haven't quite got PTSD from these guys yet. This guy's easy, so I don't mind. You're going to die. This time I'm going to kill you in one go, too. Think otherwise? Think again, fucko. Excuse me. Get Cerberus on, you ain't got a chance.
Just too easy.
Got the sneezes. I'm okay. Now I've got 3, so I can summon again. Spamming death is the only way to kill those guys without, right now for me, without just using summons, which I haven't got the TP for. I have an Ether Soul, which I can get TP back from, but you can't buy them easily. So, it's a bit of a pain. Use the fact they can't hit for shit until right at the end. That's fine. If I'd stood on the bridge, they'd have sat there and tried to poke me, not work. Right. I mean, I don't know how much faster I can do this than one volley of magic. I guess they would argue you could do it faster if your volley of magic killed them faster. Quite true. How kind of cutting off American football play is that? Trying to fucking tackle me. I'm out of here. See ya. Not that I watch any American football. I don't watch any sports really. Sometimes watch Wimbledon when it's on. Tennis. Sometimes, if my dad's watching a English football, aka proper football game, I will watch that with him. But I have no allegiances really. 64, the Doom Herald. Vercingetorix, or I always called it Vercingetorix, Vercingetorix, or something like that. Vercingetorix, Bane Lord of the Undying, lives on. But how? I smote the Fiend's ruin so long ago it seems an eternity, yet it was my focus then as it is now, and at his end I turned to crystal. Did some unearthly power quicken his lifeless corpse again, even as I dreamt? No matter, I know where he lurks, in the Padrean Archaeopolis, whose doom he did herald. There do I go, to bury the beast as many times as I must. Final mission, baby. Let's do this thing. There's an easy and a harder way of getting 5 stars. Excuse me. The easy way is to use poison, because poison in this game is absolutely overpowered, since it does damage to you proportional to your max HP. And if you have 17 million HP or so, which is what this guy has, he dies very, very quickly compared to the amount of damage you can do. Like, I can't out-damage the damage poison does. The other way to beat him is that he starts with inertial barrier, except his inertial barrier is even better than the other guys. It absorbs all damage, and so you have to stagger him to get rid of it. Once you stagger him, you can make his stagger gauge up a lot. And if you have like Tridisaster, Cerberus, Tridisaster, Cerberus, Tridisaster, Cerberus, you can switch from one to the other and use your chains instantly over and over again. So you go Tridisaster, and just as you finish one queue, you switch to Cerberus and do the next queue because it refills it automatically, and then you switch back to Tridisaster, but it needs to be a new one because the old one hasn't recharged yet. So you do the new one, and that's charged all the way up to full as well. So you do that, and then you switch to Cerberus, and so on and so on and so on forever. And it's not guaranteed to kill him, but it's a pretty good start. You'd switch back to Cerberus and Tridisaster to begin with. The hopes is that by the time you've got through all of the volleys, he would be at quite low HP. Otherwise, you might struggle. The way I'm going to do it is by switching this to this and leaving this as it is. We want Sentinel, Sentinel, Sentinel. There is a reason for that. We also want Sin Sin Med, which is what I've got. I'm sure some people will like that. The reason why I want to have Tortoise on the Sentinel is that he has some moves that are very strong. Like, unreasonably strong, I would say. That's my professional opinion. And if you don't use Tortoise, I find that you just die. I haven't got the sort of HP pools necessary to survive a hit like that. So, you just do what you need to do. I'm going to be using a combination of the two techniques. I'm going to be using poison to get him killed quickly-ish, and then Tridisaster and Cerberus to actually get through his armor and do some more damage so that poison can kill him quicker. If you just let poison do it, you might not beat him fast enough for the 5 stars. If you poison him and then do a bit of Cerberus and Tridisaster damage as well, then he will die way before he has any chance of doing anything to you, and 5 stars will be possible. But truth be known, I've never beaten an Adamant Tortoise without the death technique before, and I have now. And I've never killed this guy without poison before. And I still don't think I will, but I have beaten him a few times with only poison. So I just use poison, turtle up with 2 sentinels and a medic, heal up, and then switch to 3 sentinels when he did the ultimate bad move. That didn't leave much room for buffing. Let's do this thing. Padrean Archaeopolis. We're going to want to save. Only because if I don't 5-star this, it'll be very bad.
What is all this?
You notice the sky's all purple.
Great. I'm so tired I'm hallucinating.
No. It's real. It's a purple sky. We just got to go over to the egg where that guy was. We killed. Do you remember the guy we put in the egg? Also, the worst versions of enemies are here. But we can deal with this.
We gotta win this.
Oh no, is he the easier version? That would make my life a lot better. This is the easier version. I'd be very pleased. Alright, let's kill the other guys first. This is Vitala, yeah, he's easy. Okay. I thought this was Activia. I was like, oh god, they brought out the big guns. Bye. Okay. Bum, bum. Excuse me. Not interested. Right. Here he is. In the big boy egg. Trying to slip on through. Whew. Expert. Very, very short frames of acceptability here. You have to work within very tight parameters, and if you drop the ball by not doing what it's supposed to do, Vanille, you die, and then you make me look bad. I could always give her more health as well. But don't stop being so clever. It makes me sick to my stomach when I can't get the poison first time. I have literally the only weapon in the game that's supposed to make it easier to do it. But no, don't feel like it. But no one said this fight was easy, so... I said poison rips him apart, and it do. The problem with all my curing moves is that they only cure so much, because they all cure proportionally based on how much damage you've taken. So you can only really get up to this much HP on that now, and then it stops being useful. He panicked me. Don't know why. He moved and I just sort of trigger fingered it. And you don't need to. Go on, get poisoned. 10 poisons and you can't poison him once, Vanille. There you go. If at first you don't succeed, just emotionally abuse your characters and then they do what they want you to do. That's how abusive relationships start. Don't do that. Okay. Let's poison again. You know the drill by now, we're poisoning every time. Always poisoning. Every day I'm poisoning. You gone, buff? Use. Fine. Yeah, see that's the oh, I'm about 14 million out. Let's heal again. Now, my only problem is, I don't know whether I'll be able to be strong enough to actually out-damage him once he stops doing this impregnable aura shit. You hit him with everything just then. Good shit. Yeah, just keep healing, I suppose. What do Curager now? What does it heal for?
You gotta win this.
It heals for less and less and less, obviously, but what does it heal for?
You gotta win this.
Okay, we go. That's fairly decent health. Yeah, that's good timing too. Come on, instant poison. Now it's starting to do putrescence, which she wasn't doing before. There goes poison. His attack power is still there, but his magic power isn't. Now that I think about it, it does look like it makes sense that it's based on his magic stat, or HP, rather, because he does it consistently every time, about the same spots. So the poison is knocking him down to a certain level, and then he starts doing it over and over again. I'm gonna cure. Why not just cure? I don't get it. There. Like poison. There she is.
You gotta win this.
Because if it's just time-based, then I should be hitting him more often.
Gotta win this.
Let's try this plan.
Ha!
I don't think he's... Yeah, even if I stagger him, I think he just goes into impenetrable aura when he wants. Stops it dead.
We gotta win this.
Now he's at 9 milli. Okay.
For you.
I may be doing better. I don't know. It's hard to tell when everything seems not scripted, but like pattern-based. Everything happens in the same sort of orders. Okay. Right, now we're going to do all the D, everything. Yeah, see, like there, I did barely any damage to him, but he did it again. It's unknown. My current diagnosis is unknown.
Thanks.
No idea why he does the things he decides to do. Either way, he's going to be doing wicked well now,
Gotta win this.
so he best be ready. Mate, thank you. Fucking hell. He must have did it again. Just stood there and put her hands up like, I'm ready to go. No, but actually just do it.
Just fine.
We gotta win this. We gotta win this. We gotta win this.
It might be done using the essence now. But it does it again to put shell on itself too. Yeah, I know that for a fact.
We gotta win this.
Okay. We've got to win this, we've got to win this.
Let's try this plan.
And we've got to put bully on. We've got to put poison on. It's at 7.8 million right now. Now we'll be up to like 8 million nearly. Okay, good. We're good. Oh, yeah, okay. Shit.
I'm just fine.
We gotta win this.
Now he might have stopped for real though.
This'll do.
As long as you ain't hitting Vanille, I don't care. Do what you want. Oh shit, he scared me again. It's okay. Whew. We're alright. We're good. You scared me.
Let's try this plan.
Right, okay. Poison again. Another drill. Right, he has 5.4 million HP now. Barely any. Might as well be 0. Try and dispel him, I guess. Well, I don't know how effective this is going to be. Uh-oh. Left it too late. That's okay. Be fine now. Did it earlier, so it should take even less damage. Okay. Heal me. Neil, you stupid piece of shit. Stop putting your hand up. Oh, look at me, I'm so cute. Ah. No. Just heal. There's the second one. Big boy hit. No, not Bully. Oh, actually, fine. Bully's fine. Because he's going to do that. Yeah, scored shit. Heal yourself, please. Thank you. Down to 2.6 milli now. He's healing for a lot. Basically, all it boils down to is you need to put poison on him every time. If you don't put poison on him every time, you're in trouble. Hopefully within the first 5, but if it's not within the first 5, it can still happen. It's just going to take a little bit more work. No. Wrong.
Right beside you.
You gotta win this.
Right, move. Go and do it. You won't. You will. Uh-oh. No? You good, mate?
Gotta keep them on their toes.
He's good. Be alive.
This'll do.
But real though. Right, give me a second, I need to calm my thoughts. Hello? Hello? How are you? Windows Technical Department. Oh, I see. That lovely man from the Windows Technical Department says there's a problem with my computer. Obviously, I let him in my computer straight away. Didn't think about it. Didn't think how the fuck does Windows Technical Department have my number? Not even Microsoft. Windows.
I'm just fine.
Oh. He's dead. See you in hell, bitch. Mission complete. You get the gold watch, Versinger to Vix. Your party's earned the rank of Great Redeemer.
It's over.
Alright then, Lightning. Was there any need for that? I got the achievement, the Sea Paragon, for defeating every mission 5 stars. And here's proof. Good shit. So, that is the end of the Final Fantasy XIII series. As outside of one-off videos when I've maxed out my characters beating the shit out of Orphan. Which I promised I would do, and so I will. But it's going to take some time. While I have like random videos and stuff to watch, I can go and upgrade my characters then in the old farming spot. So, about this series, I would like to thank people for sticking by me and watching. The view count's been fairly consistent, and I'm very pleased about that. Obviously, Tio, solid as a rock as always. Really appreciate that, man. And I would like to see you guys next time when we play some more Vagrant Story and finish Rayman Legends. Note that Rayman Legends' audio quality will be different because it's on the upstairs computer, not the downstairs one. And so it might sound a bit more airy, like there's things going on in the background. That's because this is a higher quality mic, and also it's quieter down here. But thank you very much for watching. I did that in the same time as I did last time, but about 9 hours quicker. That's all good. Thanks very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.